This is a Fox News alert. The Obamacare website is 100% not secure. Your personal information can get hacked. Healthcare.gov has gotten worse.
And nothing's really changed since the November 19th testimony. In fact, from our November 19th testimony, it's even worse.
Remember this from last November? Well, cybersecurity experts warning Congress the Obamacare website poses a great security risk.
Do any of you today think that the site is secure?
No.
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 And then today, the experts back in front of that same House committee. So what do they have to say about Healthcare.gov now? Any improvement?
Healthcare.gov is not secure today. And nothing's really changed since the November 19th testimony. In fact, from our November 19th testimony, it's even worse. I don't understand how we're still discussing whether or not the website is insecure or not. It is. There's no question about that.
It is insecure.
It is insecure, absolutely 100%.
And cybersecurity expert David Kennedy joins us. I don't know whether to ask you that the 100% insecure or that it's even got worse. I don't know which is a more appalling statement. So let me first start with 100% insecure. No question about it?
No question. In fact, I was worried this last time when I did my testimony that it was just going to be me coming out as a security researcher. So what I did is I actually engaged multiple other security researchers that are really well known in the security industry to look at this, and they all came back and said this is not good, it's bad, and it's 100% bad. And this is the type of things that we see for security breaches. So as of right now, 100% really bad.
All right. You say it's gotten even worse. How could it get worse from November?
Well, what happened is we had the October 1st deadline, which they rolled it out, and the website itself was really bad, unstable, everything else. And so what they did is they jammed a whole bunch of servers in there. They had a whole bunch of guys behind the keyboards programming really fast to keep the site up and stable. And so what they did is they introduced new code, new vulnerabilities, new exposures, and other security researchers also started looking at this website and found a whole slew of additional issues that are with the website. So it's just bad all around. It continues to get worse.
All right, what was sort of interesting today is that Waylon Crush, who was there, he was the one who at least sort of seemed like the most that he thought there'd been improvement. But then the interesting thing, if you go to his Twitter account, which is the most extraordinary thing, he said, "World's greatest hacker calls Healthcare.gov security shameful." That's what he tweets.
I know, it was interesting. Waylon had an interesting swag about him, I guess, but he was very much on the side of we don't know enough information. And for me personally, I've done this for 14 years. I did it for the NSA, I did it for the United States Marine Corps. I've done it in the private sector. When you see something like this and you see the systemic issues, there's a much larger problem on the inside, and it's something that we really need to look at and address. It's bad. All
right. So personal information includes financial?
Well, there's portions of that. So they're adding the credit card functionality soon. But right now, it's the personal information, your first name, last name, email address, social security number, as well as the integration into the IRS and DHS, which contains all of your tax information, all of your financial information, as well as whatever DHS has on you. So basically, your whole online profile can be accessed through this, what they call the data hub.
All right, and your health information.
Yeah, well, health information isn't actually on the website, but it integrates into the other state exchanges. So like the California State Exchange and the New York State Exchange. So they have integration pieces into those. So this is kind of the central point, the focal point. As an attacker, I would go after this, compromise this, hack this, and from there have access into all the different agencies, all the different government entities at a state level and both federal. All
right, you say it's 100%, so it doesn't seem like it get much worse, but let me sort of ask you a sort of hybrid of it. How easy is it to hack into it?
Well, I mean, these types of attacks that we're seeing, the things that the vulnerabilities that we identified and exposed are very rudimentary basic hacks. It's not like it would take somebody extremely sophisticated to break into this site.
So this is really bad.
It's really bad.
All right.
And the problem is they don't have to disclose it. There's no federal law saying that you have to disclose it of any personal information being leaked, except for the House passed that bill last Friday to disclose it in a 48-hour period, but it's probably not going to make it through the Senate.
In your wildest dreams, would you ever sign up on Healthcare.gov?
Absolutely not. And I'd be extremely terrified if I had family members that were doing it as well.
All right. David, thank you very much.
Thanks, Brad.
And security experts sounded the alarm bell.